Assalamualaikum. Do you know the truth? Most men would admit after betrayal, you're not trying to heal, you are trying to stay angry. And the anger feels powerful until it starts owning you. By the end of this video, you will understand how to process betrayal without becoming bitter and how to walk away with dignity, clarity, and control again. I'll show you what's actually happening inside your mind after betrayal and why most men stay stuck there for years. Before we go deeper, there's a guide in the description. I call it the Muslim Man Rebuild Playbook. It's not motivation, it's a structure for you to use it, where to rebuild your discipline, your emotional control, and your identity. Here's what's nobody telling you about betrayal. It doesn't just break your heart, it breaks your identity. The man you thought you were, the future you were building, the trust you thought was real. All of it gets shattered in one moment. Then the questions come. Was everything fake? Was I not enough? How could she do this? And if you're honest, bitterness shows up. Not sometimes, every time. The problem is not the bitterness. The problem is what you do next. Most men run. They distract by going to gym, scrolling on their handphone, chasing women, searching for noises. You tell yourself you have moved on, but that anger is still sitting there, quiet, waiting, and then it leaks out in how you speak, in how you trust, in how you look at every woman. You become harder, but you don't become stronger. That's the trap. Let's make this clear. Bitterness is allowed to visit, but if it becomes your identity, then the person who betrayed you still owns part of your soul. That is not strength, that is captivity. So, what actually works? Let me share with you my 4-step internal reset. Number 1, pause to stop the bleeding. Most men react, they vent, they chase closure, they lash out. Stop. No distractions. If you keep moving, if you keep busy yourself, you never face the wound. Number 2, label to take back control. Don't say I'm broken. Say, this feeling is anger. I'm feeling humiliated. Or this is betrayal pain. Once you name it, you separate yourself from it. You are not the emotion. You are observing it. That's control. Number 3, sit in silence to face the hard truth. This is where, including people like me, that most men fail. Because silence by yourself is uncomfortable. But this is where truth shows up. Maybe you ignored red flags, you trusted too easily, you loved the image, not the reality. This is not self-blame. This is self-awareness, and self-awareness is power. Number 4 is to accept. Acceptance doesn't mean it was okay. It means, hey, it happened. Yes, it hurts me. And I learned. I move wiser. That is masculine. Not denial, not hatred, not victimhood. This is what you call wisdom. Even the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, our Prophet Muhammad, was betrayed, mocked, rejected by people who knew his character, but he didn't become bitter. He stayed principled and anchored. That is your standard, not emotional chaos. If you don't handle this, you don't just stay hurt. You become dangerous to yourself. You lose trust, softness, and clarity. And slowly you become the very thing you hate. You are allowed to feel pain, but you are not allowed to let pain turn you into an unjust man. You are allowed to remember, but you are not allowed to worship the wound. You are allowed to grieve, but you are not allowed to build your identity around betrayal. So remember the structure: pause, label, sit in silence, accept. Not to feel good, but to become clear. Because betrayal will either make you poisonous or powerful. That decision is made daily. If you are still carrying that weight, good. That means there's something to work with. But don't stay there. Download the Muslim Man Review Playbook in the description. Get structure, control, get your life back in order. Subscribe if you are done being controlled by your past. And comment below. Are you still holding on to the anger? Or are you ready to take your power back?